Hello all. So today we are going to look at another LeetCode problem, which is a deepest leaves sum problem. This is a median category, and we are going to solve this with the help of depth first search. Now, if I look at the problem statement, it talks about we have to sum the deepest leaf sums. Now, in this particular tree example, if you see there are three leaves, the leaf 7, 5, and then 8. But the deepest one is your leaf 7 and 8, right? And we just want to sum them 7 and 8, and that the result will be basically 15. The example 2 doesn't seem to be appearing here, but that's the logic here. That's the idea what we want to do. We want to ignore the fifth 5, and then we just keep summing the 7 and 8, right? Now in order to solve this problem, basically we'll add a helper function which will help us to track the depth. And then we start initializing a couple of variables, which is height and result basically is going to be sum of the 7 plus 8, and height will keep the track to decide whether it's deepest node or not. Now if I look at the solution, so when I'm starting with the helper function, I'm initializing the depth as 1 and then height as 0. So one idea here is that traverse each node on the tree and reach to the leaf node, check whether it's a leaf node or not based with this condition. So if both left and right childs are null, then it is a leaf node, and then we take that value as a into our result set. If it is not a leaf node, then we just ignore them and then we keep traversing the tree. Second idea here is use the help of depth and height. Basically when I start, the depth is basically I'm setting as 1. So I'm setting depth as 1 and height as 0, and then I'm comparing if depth is greater than 1. So in this particular node, the depth is your 1 and height is 0. So 1 is greater than 0, so the condition will be true. But I'm also putting additional condition if it is a leaf node or not, because ultimately I want to sum the leaf node. So it is not a leaf node, so I'll go and check the other condition if depth is equals to height, which is also not true, so it will go and traverse the tree. Now why I need to the separate condition? Because there could be some cases where, so this case is basically case where the nodes are at same level, the leaf nodes are same level, so based on the depth and height will be same, and then I'll just sum them. Let's say consider the node 7 is not there, you just have 5 and 8. In that case you just want 8 to be written, not the 5. Just giving example here, right? That's why we keep track of self and height. Anywhere if the node depth is greater than the height, we replace the result value. Now this could be a bit confusing. Let's start with something simple. So let's say I started here, and then none of the condition matches here, and then it will go keep traversing to node 2, 4 and 7, because I'm using depth first search here. Now what is the depth going to be here? So depth is 1 here, 2, 3 and 4. Now 4 is greater than 0 because as height I never change, because never condition match. Now 4 is greater than 0 and it is a leaf node when it reaches to the node 7. So I'll assign the height as 4, and then result will be your 7. Now again I start traversing it, it will return the result, the right node when I reach here, right? So this will be like 1, 2 and 3. Depth will be 3, but height is 4 because of 7 the height is already set to 4. So in that case this condition won't match, so we'll ignore the node 5, and then I again keep traversing here the right side of the tree, 1, 3 and 6 and 8. In this case height will again, depth will again become 4, and then height is again set to 4, which was set here, right? Then in this case, so this condition will match, and then I'll add the value, root value, to the result. So that will, it will only add nodes which are at this leaf level. If I run this, and let's submit, the test cases works fine. Okay, beats 87%, works well. Thank you.